This is called reclaiming clay. So what happens is I've got the wheel and I'm throwing and things break, or there's a bunch of clay scraps that come from throwing, either because I screwed up or there's big globs of stuff coming off of things that I've thrown, or I break something and I just throw it in here before it's been put through the kiln. So what ends up happening is you have a big huge bucket of clay, and I've reached a point now where I'm going to go ahead and recycle that. So I've got a drill bit here that's got it's a stir. And I just go ahead and get that sucker going. I'm not going to do that for the whole video. I've churned it quite a bit already. It's about the consistency of really thick chocolate milk, which is nice. But I'm going to keep going at it. Hey, Sonny. Hey, boy. And then what happens is over here in my reclaim area, also known as under the stairs closet with litter box. This is just a pillowcase that is used to kind of sieve the clay, get the water out of it. It's sitting on top of another bucket with a frame on it, and there's holes in the bottom. And this pillowcase is extremely clean because it's brand new to this process, because I was trying to get all of the old clay that was in there in our other pillowcase out, and I discovered a couple of holes, which isn't helping anybody. So the idea is I'm going to get that, churn that stuff up, and then pour it all in here, and then this sits for a couple of days, and then it's going to get, the water's going to settle out of it, it'll dry out a little bit. Eventually it's going to get to a point where I can touch it and it'll be gooey. Then I take that bucket, bring it over here. Ugh, traffic jam. Bring it over here to this table. I have a, that right there is a plasterboard. It's about 18 by 18 inches. Plop that sucker on here, and then I squish all the clay on top of the wet clay on top of it, and that dries it further. So eventually, after a couple of days, the bottom, all the moisture of the clay is kind of sucked out of it, and the bottom kind of curls up, and I flip it over and let it dry some more. Finally, when that's done, then I take the clay that's there, and I do what's called wedging, which is a lot like kneading bread. You put it into a ball, and then it goes into a bag. Are you guys eating cat turds? Hey, get. It goes into a bag, and it sits under there for 3 months. So those bags there are bags that I've already recycled. Get out of the litter box. Hey, put that down. This is real gross. Okay. They sit in there for like 3 months. It kind of reconstitutes, replasticizes. I just call it, whatever. And then eventually I can take those bags and turn them into valuable pieces of pottery. So that's what I'm doing this morning, or this afternoon, or whatever time it is. Adios.